Okay, don't look at my hair, but I was so excited about this sweatshirt. I'm gonna go get my hair done in a minute. And what is the point of doing your hair when you're gonna go get it done by a professional? Look at this sweatshirt. I feel like this whole outfit was something that my mom wore in the 80s and the 90s. When I saw this sweatshirt, it was so nostalgic. I don't know if this is like the exact sweatshirt, but everyone's mom wore this, right? Like everyone's mom wore this. I was so excited, and I don't know, like I always feel like I wear things like this like around Memorial Day, 4th of July, all Labor Day, like all of those things, but this sweatshirt, no, it's going to be my new summer go-to sweatshirt. I want to go on a sailboat right now. I want to go to the county fair. I don't know. I'm obsessed. I sized up 2 or 3 times. So, and then I have it folded in my sports bra. That's how I wear things. So it's cropped. It's not a cropped one. Camera, because I don't want to show you my bits. But how I wear my sweatshirts is that like to get that like tucked look like this, but it's not tucked into my jeans. I just roll it and tuck it into the bottom of a tank top or my sports bra. I also have this like belt thing called like the tuck it or something that anyways, but this is how big the sweatshirt is. Like I said, I sized up like 2 or 3 times. So it's not cropped. I just wanted it to be really big. I think with jean shorts in the summer, wearing it out and big will be cute. And then with like looser, baggier jeans, I just tuck it into my bra. So I don't know if you wear your sweatshirts. Got my hair done, and also I won the lottery this weekend. Just kidding, but actually in this world with you, you'll understand this. This is us winning the lottery. It's our version of it. We found windows for the butler pantry and for the sunroom. I thought it was going to take us so long to do that, but we went to a salvage place and they had windows. Each one was from like the same house, so we bought 2 lots of windows. These were actually transom windows in like an old cottage, but we are going to be hanging them vertically. So we have to frame this in and put these windows in, and they'll be able to open, which will be cute. So I'm standing in the butler pantry right now. You can see the brick floor. You can see more of this on the blog today, by the way. And then these windows will go out into the hallway, and so the hallway has windows on either side of it, if that makes sense. So I wanted to give you a closer look at the windows so you can see that they're hinged on that one side. That's how they opened. All of them still have like the old hardware on it, which we're gonna try to reuse as much as possible to save money, and it's just cool. But I love these windows so much. I think they're so unique. So there'll be 2 windows per like hole in this wall, and we'll have to frame them in, but it's going to be so good. So I, again, thought it was going to take us like months to find these, but we found them right away. And we also found some for the sunroom too, which I'll show you, which those are super unique and different as well. And they actually have wheels on the bottom, so for like a slider option window. So I'm really excited about that. Both very unique and are going to add a lot of charm and like that whole historic. I took the branch out to show you guys this. I had a lot of questions. Wow, when you take this out, it looks kind of terrible. A lot of people asked, Liz, how is that branch standing up? I always make these like DIY flower frogs. This one's kind of terrible, but I had to like reinforce it because the branch was so heavy. But I just crisscross tape so then the branch can be held up by the clear tape. And usually you can't see it. This one I did kind of a terrible job. It's not a good one to show you, but it's my DIY flower frog made from Scotch tape, and it works for anything. You can put your branches in each of these to kind of spread them out, make them stand up, especially in like a wide vase like this. But yeah, that is how I got that branch to stand up in the reel last night. I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours. Here she is. Ta-da! It still doesn't feel real. We've always wanted an aga, or like just kind of a stove that looked old and felt old.
Yeah.
But the aga was always out of the question. I don't know if you guys have seen these online, but they're, I think, 30,000
New. Yes.
I hope I'm gonna like put a disclaimer at the top of like everything and be like, we didn't pay 30,000. So I always thought we just couldn't have one. It was a dream. I followed aga, like it was just a dream. But then one day, you can't tell me no, right?
Correct.
If you tell me no, like I feel like I'll like work harder or like find a way.
You have to redirect.
Yeah. So I was on Google, as one is, and I was like, used agas, and I fell down this rabbit hole of agas that were cheaper than the stove I was currently looking at. So we ordered this months ago, and it came in months ago, and everything went super smoothly. We shared all the info on the blog about where we ordered it from, but basically it's like a fourth of the cost.
Yeah, 70 to 75%. And we did the
75% off. Like, I don't understand.
And that's
like
getting it shipped.
Yeah, and yes. So anyways, I'm so excited and honored to have an aga in our house, and we have just fallen in love with it. It's definitely going to be a centerpiece of our kitchen, but we've had it sitting in the garage for months. And by the way, this is another pro to prolonging your renovations, because the cost can get spread out, and that's a pro. There are cons, but anyways, we've just fallen in love with the aga and like the lifestyle of it.
Yeah, and it was a lot of planning, and it's challenging to get where we're at now. But that was our. So we.
We need a clicker. We're very professional.
Yeah. So it took us. I found a sheet online that had all the dimensions, and we used those. Those were Bible to get us to where we're at now, and we got really lucky because the installer. So it takes a person, a certified, experienced person to install them. It comes in pieces, and he said, "Yeah, they're molded, so there's a little variation in width." So I was like, "Oh, I hope."
Not what we wanted to hear when we had already bricked the stove cove, and that's why I was freaking out to you guys, because it comes in pieces, which I'll show you.
And it's, I don't think you can get a screwdriver head between it.
We thought it wasn't going to fit.
Yeah, it fits.
And he had to put a little weight into it, and then
it fits perfect.
Yeah, so
but yeah,
we've been cooking on it every night. We can finally cook.
A lot of fun with
and it's, if you guys look them up and research them, you guys can learn about like the cast iron and
cover that.
And like I said before, we've had this, we ordered it like last fall. And so we've just been watching videos and learning from people. And we were so excited about like the lifestyle aspect of it. It's definitely not for everybody. We're not trying to sell you an aga, but we want to speak to why we love it and why we chose it for our house. And really with all of these renovations, we are just trying to bring like that historical charm back to the 1800s farmhouse. And this was a huge piece of that. It's, like I said, it still doesn't feel real. But Jose is super passionate about it. All he talks about is the aga now.
Watching videos on it.
Cooking, and
it's just super cool. And the thing, and I don't know if most people, if you know this or not, but it's on all the time.
Yeah, 24/7.
Yeah, so it's fully insulated. There's a couple layers of insulation.
It is so weird. I'll put a question box up here if you guys want to tour or have any questions, because we could talk all day about it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun.